And welcome back, as today we have the Somers Tuskers coming into this matchup at 6-4, taking on Ketcham, who has had an amazing season, sitting at 8-1. This is girls varsity basketballs. The Tuskers are gonna take on the Thunder, the Storm, my bad. And as the Tuskers take on the Storm, I am Benny Silk commentating here for you today. Off of our YouTube, the Soma Sport broadcast, and also Local Live. Thank you for Local Live cooperating. We're able to hook up to Local Live as well. And yeah, so joining me soon, I will have Jaden Ferry, who is doing all our tech today. But if you don't know who we are, we're the Soma Sports Broadcasting Club, and what we do, we're a club at Soma's High School, and it's a club I created. I'll tell you more about it as broadcast goes on, but we are off in the middle, and it's going to be Ketcham who's going to start with the ball. Number 22 of Kaminsky. Now number 10 the ball. Number 23 for Ketcham to number 12. Back to 10. Back to number 23 of Kaminsky. Back to 10. And up for the basket, number 23, it was for a 3, and it's no good. So Somers is going to take over. Sydney Ingram dribbling down the court to Kaczynski. Kaczynski with the ball, trying to find an open person there. Now Ingram with the ball, back to Kaczynski. Up for 3 and gets it. Kaczynski starts off the Tuskers as they lead 3-0 at the start of this one. Now dribbling down the court, number 10. We have number 10 of Damaj. No basket there. And now Ingram and the Tuskers going back down to their side of the court. And there she is, Contreras. What a game she had last Friday where the Tuskers won. And only a freshman. What a game she had versus where the Tuskers beat one on Friday. So Ingram throws the ball back out to Kaczynski, touched by number 12, and it's going to be of Ketcham, and Ketcham is going to take over. Number 12 on Ketcham is Wet Tom. Now Ingram dribbling on the court. Cleary. Now at the ball. And up for the 3 as Contreras. Contreras back with the ball. Now to Kaczynski. Kaczynski back to Ingram. Now to Cleary. Up for the 3, and it's no good. Dribbling down the court. Now we have the number 22 for Ketcham. Up for the basket. No good. Taken by Somers. But then Ketcham with the rebound. Up for the 3. Number 22. It's no good. Recovered by Kaczynski. Number 22, Kaminsky, shot the 3 there, did not get it for Ketcham. Down the court now are the Tuskers, number 30 with the ball for the Tuskers, number 30 of McCollum. Now with the ball, we got Contreras, and throws it out of bounds. Looked like it was Ingram who touched the ball last before it went out of bounds, but Ketcham, currently up 3-0, is going to take over. Now dribbling down the court, we have number 10. And I apologize, we are having technical difficulties for the camera for those of you watching up on YouTube. But now, with the ball, number 10 for Ketcham of Washall. Washall to Kaczynski, up for the 3. It bounces off and goes in. Kaczynski is 23 for Somers. For Ketcham, it is Allen who gets it. Number 23. Kaczynski throws it to Contreras. To Cleary, number 30. Now to Kaczynski. And stolen by Allen.
Everything's down.
Local Live.
Everything's down. Including Local Live. Our system's down right now.
And those of you who are tuning in right now, we're just up on Local Live, I believe.
No, our system Our camera's down.
Yeah.
Listen to localize, make sure that still works. Okay?
I can't. I have no service. Tell them our system's down.
And we're just having technical difficulties on the YouTube side of things, so please apologize. Please cooperate with us at this moment. So, number 23. The 3 is up for Ketcham, and it goes in. So, Ketcham is going to take a 5-3 lead. A 3 for number 22 of Ketcham of Kavinsky. Now, number 30, McCollum for the Tuskers gets the basket, tying it up at 5. Dribbling down the court, number 10 of Washall. Back to number 12. 12 dribbling to 23. Back to number 10 for Ketcham. Up for the basket, and it goes in. A 2 for Ketcham. Dribbling down the court. And I apologize, as we will be right back in a moment. So we are going to continue with this broadcast. Up for the basket, and it's going to be no good. I believe it was Contreras who shot it, but it will be no good. And taking over, it's now Kaczynski for the Tuskers, dribbling down the court. Trying to find someone open. Got Ingram going in the back. Contreras also right there. Kaczynski decides to throw to Ingram. Ingram goes up for the 2, and it goes in! So we're gonna tie, this game is gonna tie up at 7. And the game is tied up at 7 with 2:47 left in the first, and now Ingram is up for free throws. We apologize, still having technical difficulties. First free throws up, it's no good. And it looks like it's only one free throw there. But Ingram seals it back for the Tuskers. To Contreras. Contreras able to grab it there. Back to Cleary. Throws it to McCollum. And bounces off McCollum's hand, as now it's Ketcham driving down the court. Number 23 of Allen with the ball. Stolen by Ingram. Ingram back to Contreras. Contreras loses it. Contreras to Ingram. Ingram dribbling. Back to Cleary, up for the 3, and it goes in! The Tuskers are up by 3 versus this 8-1 team. And now driving down the court, number 10, the number 10 of Haley, Washall, as she is gonna get nothing there. Back Somers, Ingram with the ball. Ingram. Kaczynski makes herself open. Now to McCollum. McCollum to Contreras. Ingram back to Contreras. Up for the 3, and it's no good, but Tuskers with the rebound. Kaczynski with the ball. Kaczynski to Ingram. Dribbling down the court. With the ball, McCollum. And it's going to be stolen, but we're covered by the Tuskers. However, it looks like they are going to call it Ketcham's ball, so Ketcham is going to take over. Now dribbling down the court. It's Allen. It's number 10 of Washall. Washall trying to find someone open. Number 22 touches it. Number 22 of Kaminski. Now McCollum with the ball. McCollum to Kaczynski. Kaczynski to Contreras. Contreras with the ball. Touches it as it goes out of bounds. Ketcham will take over. Now throwing back in is going to be Ingram for the Tuskers. Cleary now throws it to Cleary. Cleary who throws it back to Sydney Ingram up for the three. It's gonna be no good. As the Tuskers still are up 10-7. Impressive start for the Tuskers versus an 8-1 team, but dribbling down the court is Ketcham. As we're almost done with the first period, and it's dribbling down. It's the 10 of Washall, trying to find an open girl there. Back to Washall. Washall going to Kaczynski, and stolen by the Tuskers. Cleary steals it, and Ingram gets it up. Is it a buzzer beater? No, it is not, but the Tuskers will end the first quarter up by 3, and what players should we look out for in this game for Soma? So we have Ashley Kaczynski, who showed up a lot. She's very dynamic in transition and can shoot threes very well. Also, same thing for Contreras, who, as a freshman, able to get those threes. A big part of why the Tuskers were able to win in the last game. And someone to look out for also today. So, who are the star players on Ketchum? And what I heard back from Coach Mallon is it's basically just the 5 stars all around. They're all starters. They're all just star players to look out for. But a few Washall. I'm going to say Washall, someone that's shown up a lot today. We also have Allen and Kaminsky. All of them are players that have shown up for Ketchum today. And what is the key to success in this game? So, the key to success is limiting Ketchum's second chance baskets. So, like when the rebound, like just stopping that. So, that is key to success for Tuskers, and being efficient offensively and playing at the Tuskers' pace. Don't rush it. Play at their pace. It's always successful when they play on their pace. And yeah, those are the keys to success. But while we wait, let's tell you a little bit about who we are. We're the Soma Sports Broadcasting Club. My name is Benny Silk. If you're just getting here, Ingram is dribbling down the court, start of the second quarter. And it's a club I created last year at the Somas High School. We create sport talk show episodes each week. It's stolen by Ketchum. Number 1 with the ball for Ketchum. Back to 12. Number 1 of Maya Chavone, gets it for the 3. And the Tuskers are going to tie it up at 10. So the Tuskers, 7:22 left. It's all tied up at 10 now with Ketchum getting that basket. Back to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Now it's going to be Contreras with the ball. Now Kaczynski going up the basket. Stolen by Ketchum. It's Washall. Washall goes to number 1 of Chavone, and that will end in no points. Now the Tuskers down the court. Kaczynski to Ingram. Kaczynski finds Ingram. Ingram finds Cleary. Cleary rolling to Contreras. Up for the 3. It's going no good. Now dribbling down is number 1 of Savone. Up for the basket and taken by number 12 of Ketchum. Coach Mallon doing coaching for the Tuskers on the side there. Number 12 with the ball back to Chavone. Up for the 3. It hits the hoop, does not go in, but there's a rebound, and it goes in as a 3 for Kaminsky. And the 2 for Kaminsky, as Ketchum is going to take a 2-point lead. It's Contreras with the ball. Contreras finds Ingram. Ingram to Cleary. Cleary to McCollum. Now to Contreras. Stolen by Ketchum. Stolen by the Ketchum Storm. And we apologize for those of you up on YouTube. We're getting it working. Waiting on YouTube, we're getting it working. But as you may not know, we are the Soma Sports Broadcasting Club. We sport talk show episodes, and as it's up for they get it in for the basket, and Ketcham is on a 7.1 as they scored 7 unanswered, but Contreras with the ball up for the basket, and it goes in, and the Tuskers make it within 2. Dribbling down the court, number 12, number 10 for Ketcham. Going up, number 1, up for the basket. Going back. Up for the basket, it's in it. And it eventually gets in for the Tuskers. Looked like McCollum got the basket there. So, as you may be wondering who we are with the Soma Sports Broadcasting Club and Club I Create, we create sport talk show episodes each week and get to call games. You should check out our sport talk show episodes as just discussing a school club discussing the latest in the world of sports. Up for the 3, and Chavon's 3 is no good, but stuff going on the field now, and looks like it's gonna be the Tuskers ball, and it looks like it's gonna getting ready to sub in. It looks like for the Tuskers. We have someone getting ready to sub in for the Tuskers, as it is the 11 of hello, testing. Hello. Okay, we're on. So 4:25 left in the second quarter if you are just getting here, and it's gonna be Contreras who throws it back in for the Tuskers, down by 3 currently. Contreras to Ingram, dribbling down the court. Ingram finds Contreras. Back to Ingram. Trying to find an open goal there. Back to Kaczynski. Now Kaczynski with the ball, looking to maybe shoot a 3 or throw it to the throw a 2K shot all the way to the 11 of Clary. And the play clock is going to run out, and it will be Ketcham who's going to take over. Now dribbling down the court, Chavon finds Washall. Now Washall to number 12, back to Washall. Back to Allen. Chavon up for the 3, and it hits it, and it does not go in. Almost goes in, but will not go in. Ingram, and it will be Somers' ball. Tuskers out there. It's Kaczynski with the ball, throws it up in the air. Back to Ingram. Ingram with the ball, throws it to Kaczynski, getting it down the court. And Kaczynski not able to hold on to it there, as it will go out of bounds. Now throwing it back out. Number 22 of Kaminsky. Now Chavon with the ball. Chavon to Allen. Allen finds 12. Up for the 3, and it is now dribbling down the court. It's Kaminsky for the Tuskers, and we will be back in just a moment.
Yeah, we're.
All right. To number 10. Back to 23 of Allen. Allen now to number 12. 12 back to Kaminsky. Kaminsky taking it for the basket. And Ingram touches it before it goes out of bounds. So it's going to be Ketcham's ball. And it looks like Julia Schmidberger is subbing in for McCollum. So Schmidberger now in for McCollum. He is a senior. And we're back out there. So Ingram is going to be throwing it back in for the Tuskers. Ketcham gets it out of bounds there. Kaczynski with the ball. Kaczynski back to Contreras. Contreras to Schmidberger, out up for the basket. It's no good and taken by Chavone of Ketcham. Now to number 12, the number 12 of Fret Tom. And the Tuskers are gonna get
Flag on the flag.
it as they're gonna take over with the ball. Throws it back to Contreras. Contreras dribbling down the court, back to Ingram, back to Kaczynski, up for the three. It does not go in, and taken back by Ketcham. Number 10 of Washall. Washall finds Fret Tom. Fret Tom now with the ball. We have Chavone. Chavone up for the three for Ketcham. Bounces off, does not go in, but Fret Tom going up for the basket. It's no good. Now dribbling down the court for the Tuskers. It's Kaczynski. Kaczynski finds Cleary. Cleary to Ingram, up for the three. It's no good. But Somers with the rebound. Cleary gets it, but it's going to be stolen by Ketcham for the basket. It's Kaminsky. Pushed down by Kaczynski, and Kaczynski is down. She is getting up. It looks like she is okay, but a rough hit there. Glad to see that she is okay there as now on for the free throws is going to be the 22 of Kaminsky. Subbing in for Kaczynski is going to be number 22 of Valenzuela. Got a good amount of playing time in the second half of their last game. The Tuskers' last game. Second basket's up. It's in, making it a 7-point game. Now Ingram with the ball is going to be fouled by number 10 of Washall. So Ingram's going to be able to throw it back out again. And for those of you just getting here, it currently Ketcham, who does lead 20-13. Tuskers started off strong in the beginning, but Ketcham now playing strong as they're currently up by 7. And we got a timeout, folks, and I asked this to Coach Mallon last week. Is there an NBA, WNBA team you would compare the Somers Varsity Girls basketball team to the most? So he said the Seattle Storm, and it's because there's many different players that contribute to the Tuskers in different ways, same as the Storm, and it can be anyone's scoring night. As tonight looks like it's been a mix, so it's a whole team effort. That's how they're familiar. And then Seattle Storm is a team that beats when they're playing together. That's what we saw from Somers last Friday in their win. But that is the WNBA team they're compared to most. And how are these teams similar and different? And Somers and Ketcham are both similar. Both teams like to shoot from the outside, but they're different because Ketcham will play heavy with pressure man-to-man, while Tuskers will play more base defense, just regular defense. But Ingram to Cleary. We are back after the timeout, and it's going to be stolen before it went out of bounds. It was touched. They may still count that as out of bounds. We'll see what they rule it there. As it looks like it was number 12 of Brett Tom who went out of bounds as she touched the ball. As she was touching the ball, as she was out of bounds, so it still counts as out of bounds. So the Tuskers are going to take over that spot with Cleary throwing it back in. Dribbling up for the basket. And does not go in. Throwing it back in now. It's Allen of Ketcham dribbling down the court. And now we got the ball. Got the ball, number 10 of Washall. Trying to find an open goal there. 20 seconds left in the half. It's Ketcham up by 7. As they're dribbling. There goes Washall. Washall to Chavone, up for the basket, and it's gonna be 3. A 3-pointer for Ketcham as the clock ticks down. Up for the basket, trying to get a buzzer beater. Half-court shot is no good for the Tuskers, and we're on to halftime. So, got a 10-minute break, but stay tuned right here as we'll be doing a halftime show, and we'll be doing a halftime show for you guys. Recapping the first half and stuff, and as we're doing the camera. And it looks like we are welcoming in YouTube. Alright, so welcome back, and let's take a look at the first half. For those of you just joining off of YouTube, we're just starting that up there, as it was the Ketcham Storm who currently lead 23-13. The Tuskers showed up in the beginning. Game was at one point tied at 7. Then Tuskers took a 10-7 lead. Since then, it has been all Ketcham. It's been all the Ketcham Storm, and they've been able to dominate. It's been a good day. It's been a good day by Washall, Brett Tom, Kavinsky, Allen. They've just all been showing up for the Tuskers, and players to look out for in the second half, which is, I'm really getting ahead of myself, but overall, the first part of the good half was exciting, but then as it became more and more of Ketcham's game as they more and more pulled away. But, yeah, my thoughts on the first half is basically, it was an exciting game. Somers had something going in the beginning, but then Ketcham was able to figure it out and pull ahead. But the Tuskers, heading to the locker room, they got to come up with a game plan heading into the second half. And, yeah, and hopefully they're able to get it done. But only down by 10. 10 isn't a big margin in basketball. If the defense is able to show up in the second half, they should be able to get it done. But keep in mind, this Ketcham team is a really good team. They're 8-1 heading into this game. Meanwhile, the Tuskers 6-4 after the win Friday versus Narnett. But yeah, we got our camera working finally on YouTube. But yeah, and that was in that game. It was someone who had a great day. I think that was the first game we got to do as the Soma Sports Broadcasting Club for girls varsity basketball, and it was, I think, Contreras who had played amazing as a freshman, also Kaczynski and Ingram, the big 3, I'd say, for this team. But yeah, this is what I think is going to happen in the second half. So I'm a Tusker, and realistically, it's going to be Ketcham who probably gets it done. They got it going. Ketcham gets it done. But you know what? I'm going to predict the Somers Tuskers to come back and make it an exciting game. I think it's going to be a 36 to 33 final score where the Tuskers are going to take it in an exciting second half. Tuskers are going to storm back down 10 at half, and they'll be able to get it done today. That is a prediction I'm going with. Tusker pride here, as I am a Tusker. And yeah, so if you don't know who we are, we're the Soma Sports Broadcast Club. So we do sport talk show episodes. We meet twice a week. We're a club at Soma's High School. If you're not in Soma's High School yet or are in Soma's High School, consider joining the club, either when you get up to Soma's High School, if you're a kid watching, or if you're in the club, you love, your passion is talking about sports, you gotta come check out the Soma Sports Broadcast Club. And gotta come and check us out, as talking about sports is exactly what we do. And then we go further, create talking sports into a talk show. We discuss topics for Wednesday meetings, discuss topics of what we talk about, and then after that we record on Friday. We record a sports talk show episode. You can check it out. Look us up on YouTube. The Soma Sports Broadcast is our name. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter for our accounts to find our YouTube and be alerted on when premieres of episodes are out, and when we also announce what games are live streaming there, and yeah, so yeah, that's basically what we do. We're a sports talk show episode and sports talk show club, and then we also broadcast games, as you see right here. We got to do most of the varsity football season, starting with Brewster. For the home games, Mr. Adams set us up as he walks by down there. Shout out to him. He is the advisor of the Soma Sports Broadcasting Club, but we are mostly student-ran, as I'm the president and founder. And yeah, so where we meet, I should have mentioned, is the athletic conference room in the Somers High School. But back to what I'm saying is we got to broadcast all of varsity football games, and then in the playoffs we did them all virtually, except for the state championship. We got to do that from the dome, in the dome, from the booth. It was an experience of a lifetime. If you haven't checked that out yet, fortunately we weren't able to do camera feed, but we were able to still call it play-by-play, kind of what we're doing tonight off of YouTube. But it was an experience of a lifetime, and yeah, there's nothing else to say. But let's get on, and I'm gonna get on to my. So the NFL playoffs. I'm gonna get on to my NFL divisional round predictions for the NFL playoffs, because why not? You get a little preview of what my predictions are for the next episode of the Soma Sports Broadcast. And we have the Chiefs taking on the Texans. And I think it's going to be Chiefs that get it done. Don't have a exact score for you yet, but I think it's going to be, I think the Chiefs just. Texans played great against the Chargers, but I don't see it staying. I think it's going to be the Chiefs who get it done by about 20 or so. Then we have the Texans taking on. No, we have the Ravens taking on the Bills, and that should be the game of the week. It could really be either or. And I want to see the Bills win this game bad, but this is a prediction. This is what I think is going to happen based on how these two teams play. And the Allen Lamar MVP race, if you watch my Eagles-Packers play-by-play reaction on the Soma Sports Broadcast YouTube, yes, we do that as well. This weekend, I plan to call multiple games, one with a friend combining from another school. It will be a joint broadcast, Soma's Yorktown, and then there's going to be the Soma's one off the Soma Sports Broadcast YouTube, which we will be doing as a club most likely this weekend, if I'm able to get enough people to help with that. But I hope to do Ravens Bills out in one of those games. This is going to be a good game, and I think it's going to come down to the end, but looking at both these teams, how they've played against each other before, I'm going to take the Ravens. I want the Bills to win, but I think it's going to be the Ravens. Now we got the Lions and Commanders. The Commanders stunning the Buccaneers on that double doink, and it's in. Bears, I feel for you Bears fans that are watching that. But I think Commanders road ends here. I think the Lions take that one. Don't have a score for you yet for that one either. And then Eagles-Rams most likely will be calling this one. I think it's going to be the Eagles who get it done. The Rams look great, phenomenal against the Vikings, but I think Just the Eagles. The Rams aren't going to be able to get it done against the Eagles. That's just my opinion. And I think it's going to be Eagles who get it done. So, Eagles, Lions, I got Lions. Chiefs, Ravens, I got Chiefs. And Lions, Chiefs in the Super Bowl, I got Lions. So, we got exciting NBA matchups coming up tonight. So, tonight at 7 p.m., the Thunder take on the Sixers. I think the Thunder are going to take that one. We have the Cavs and the Pacers taking on each other. And I think it's going to be the Cavs who get that one done. Yes, I know the Pacers beat the Cavs yesterday. Both Pacers have a 6-game win streak, but I think that ends tonight. Cavs get that one. Hawks, Suns, I'm going on Suns. Bucks, Kings, going Bucks. Bulls, Pelicans, I'm going Bulls. And the Nuggets, Mavs, I'm going to go Nuggets. And finally, Nets, Trailblazers, I'm going Trailblazers in a surprise win there. And yeah, that's basically the halftime show, but coming into the second half, heard my prediction before, I think Somers is going to show up. Personally, I think it's going to be the Ketcham Storm who probably get it done, but I'm going to say Somers is going to show up, and I think they're going to get it done 36-33, and the Tuskers are going to get it done. It's a prediction. It's my hometown. Why not? So the team's getting prepared, 30 seconds left. And in this second half, we're going to look out for Contreras and Kaczynski. We've seen some action from them so far today, but expect to see more as the teams get started for the second half. And yeah, so discussing the final plays, game plan with the coaches are both of the teams right now. And we get ready for the second half. As we're getting started, I believe Jaden is joining me now. So, all right, Jaden will be calling Ketcham, and I'll be calling Somers. I'll be joined by Jaden Ferry, the vice president, one of the vice presidents, along with Brandon Nappy of the Somers Sports Broadcasting Club. He also manages all the tech.
Yeah, we apologize for the issues today. It's been real rough with the main camera going down, not working today, but we'll fix it in the future.
But quickly, before the second half starts, what do you think is going to happen in the second half? What do you see happening? So, Ketcham is up 23-13.
Yeah, I think Somers definitely can come back. That I will say that was an interesting, interaction there between that one player on Ketcham.
All right, so now dribbling down the court. Up for the three, it's Allen. The Tuskers are gonna, so Ketcham's gonna hold on. And Ketcham is gonna get the basket now, makes it a 12-score game. Ingram dribbling down the court. Ingram, Kaczynski open, so is Contreras. And now it's Allegretti with the ball. Contreras up for the three. It's no good, but a rebound by the Tuskers, but they lose it, and Ketcham's going to get it, but it's getting close to out of bounds, but it's going to be Fred Tom who's able to hold on. Up for the basket. It's Allen, but no good now. Allen back to Fred Tom. Going. Brett Tom with the ball. Up to Kaczynski, and it's no good.
And a 2-point gets sunk in for Ketcham.
And there goes Kaczynski dribbling down the court. Kaczynski, Ingram going down. Looks like she's going to make herself open. Now Kaczynski to McCollum. McCollum. Cleary out there as well, so is, I apologize, not Cleary. Allegretti is out there, so is Contreras, along with Kaczynski and Ingram. McCollum also out there.
All right, that is your starting lineup. On Ketcham. 12 tries to go up for three and does not get it in.
And now 32 up for Ketcham, and it goes in. Ingram with the ball. And Kaczynski is gonna get the 3 for the Tuskers. It is not over yet, as it is now an 11-score game.
Alrighty, 10 passes over to 22, back to 10 on Ketcham. What? 23 up in what?
All right, with the ball, Contreras. Contreras with the ball, and it's gonna be called a foul. And it's gonna be stolen by Cook. Now the Tuskers are going to take over. Ingram getting the ball back to throw it back in. Ingram to Contreras. Ingram dribbling down the court. Ingram to Kaczynski. Kaczynski, Schmidberger now out there also for the Tuskers. Up for the 3. Hits the basket, but it does not go in. With 4:45 left. You're just getting it. Tuskers currently up 27-16. That is your score.
Okay. Looks like there's going to be a foul here. Somers gets the free throw, 14.
First basket goes in for Allegretti. And Allegretti's basket goes in, making it a 9-score game with 4:44 left in the third.
Okay, number 10 passes back to 23 for Ketcham. Ketcham goes up and makes the 3.
Making it a 12-point game, but Ingram now dribbling down the court.
Ingram not able to find someone.
Ingram now eventually gets it to Allegretti. Schmidberger up for the basket, and it goes in. The Tuskers make it once again a 10-score game. Wow. And it's going to be Ketcham who gets the basket there. Contreras dribbling down the court for the Tuskers to Ingram. Ingram going up for the basket for the 2. Hits the backboard, and it's going to be taken by Ketcham.
Number 1, Ketcham took the ball now on the side. 23 passes to 12. Back to 1. Back to 10. 10's in the paint, makes it up for 2, and makes it in.
Now Kaczynski throws it back to Ingram. And one of the teams are going to call a timeout. And what plays do you expect to see from Ketcham tonight? So we expect to see a lot of spreading the floor and them to look to throw the ball inside and to the center, just for them to throw the ball around the court. So yeah, what makes Somers scheme up in this matchup? Just passing, cutting, and relying on set plays. Basically, that's what they schemed up for this game, talking to Coach Mallon. But yeah, with 3:18 left, now it is extended to a 14-point lead for Ketcham, and Ketcham has really shown up today and been able to do what needed to be done for them to win, and looks like they are on their way to a victory, except if Somers is able to make a big comeback. 14 points is a bit harder than 10, especially in high school basketball. In the pros, it's a bit easier to come back if the team is able to work together, but high school basketball, It takes a little bit. That's a lot. That's a bit much to come back, especially against an 8-1 team. But if any team is able to get it done, it's no other than the Somers Tuskers. Any of these many sports Somers Tuskers team. So Ingram dribbling it down the court, finds Contreras. Contreras goes up the basket. It's no good.
Number 1 with the ball for Ketcham. Makes it all the way to the court. 32 makes it up and tries the 2-point, but does not get in. Gets a rebound and gets it in now.
And for the basket, it's going to be number 32 of Cook. Now it's Kaczynski for the Tuskers. Finds Ingram. Ingram. And now Contreras up for the 3. Hits the basket, but it does not go in. That 3 would have helped for the Tuskers, but not able to get done. But the Tuskers are going to be able to grab the ball. Up for the 2, Contreras with the rebound. Kaczynski that gets the rebound, and Contreras gets the 3. So they will get a 3 after all, making it a 13-point game. Dribbling down the court. It's the 22 of Kaminsky.
32 back to 12. Over to 1 to 22. They're trying to find an open spot. 12, Ketcham. Oh, it loses it.
It's gonna
Somers recovers.
Stolen by Allegretti for the Tuskers. Now Contreras to Schmidberger. Schmidberger back to Kaczynski. Kaczynski to Ingram. Schmidberger up for the 2, and that now is a 11-point game. And now it's Kaminsky with the ball. Back to Allen.
23 tries to make it 3, does not get in.
Now there goes Contreras. Loses it. And we'll wait to see who they say recovers it. So it's going to be Ketcham who recovers it there. Dribbling down the court. It is number 10 of Washaw.
Okay, 23 Ketcham, now back to 10. So they're trying to find an open spot. 22's just outside, or just inside 3. A lot of the players are outside that 3-point line. 23. The 1, Somers defense holding him tight. Tries to go up for a 3, does not get in. Rebound, number 12.
Goes out of bounds. So it's going to go out of bounds. Somers' ball. As the Tuskers and Ingram will be throwing the rebound. He'll be throwing it back in for the Tuskers. Tuskers, he finds Cleary. Ingram finds Cleary. To Kaczynski. Kaczynski trips a little there. And this Ketcham defense has been pretty impressive today, as you just saw right there. As another timeout is called. And Tuskers, it's still it's an 11-point game. It's now starting to become lost cause for Tuskers, but they're still in it. It's not over yet, but it's getting more and more unlikely. But we'll be back. We plan to do the JV game Friday, and then we're gonna be doing the boys varsity basketball game next Tuesday, the 21st. So we should be able to be back then. The teams get ready.
Players are starting to come out with 52 seconds on the clock.
Those are back in. Cleary now Ingram with it. Ingram to Kaczynski. Loses it, but rebounded by Ingram. Back to Kaczynski. Kaczynski with the ball. Back to Cleary. Cleary to Schmidberger. Touches it, and it's going to be stolen by Ketcham.
Huge shot pass to 10, and she makes it for a 2-point.
And that may be play of the game. Number 10 found number 12. Threw it right down the field for a basket. So now we got Kaczynski with the ball. Back out to Cleary. Cleary going in for the basket. Blocked by number 12, and it goes out of bounds. Number 12 of Fret Tom. So now on for the free throws, got number 11 of Cleary. Number 11 of Maeve Cleary. First free throw is good for Cleary. But the second one will not go in. And with 9 seconds left in the third, we'll be back, but we'll be stopping for a quick break.
Okay, looks like the refs here had to have a discussion. 23 for Ketcham starts. Trying to pass their way down. 22 people around here. 1 makes it in for 3.
And three-pointer as the quarter comes to an end, and it's a 15-point lead for Ketcham. 41-26 is your score. We will be right back after a commercial break. Watch the Soma Sports Broadcast, where we break down the world of sports.
Back, he throws. There's 2 defenders on the tight end.
Interview guests.
Here with Coach Packard, who will be interviewing today.
Predict upcoming sport games.
To win it 26-23, the Chargers win.
Debate sports.
Who is the best NFL team of all time?
The Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowl titles.
The Patriots, one of the best teams.
Discuss our opinions on the latest in the world of sports.
Alex Bowman. I think he could make it far. He's been impressive.
And much more.
A fumble. This could be game.
I'm with
Nicky Duffy.
Dean Palzall.
I would definitely say DP, Dean Palzolo. He definitely had a great game.
Just a Hail Mary. Will he get it? Bounces off the Bears defenders. Touchdown.
When I first joined last year, you wanted me long distance, but then you threw it.
And I think by now we've really proved that we are the most dominant team in Section 1.
It's going to be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back.
Watch our weekly talk show episodes of the Soma Sports Broadcast. You could find them on YouTube and Spotify. Alright, and welcome back. And if you didn't see before, our starting lineup is on the screen. We got Ingram, Allegretti, Kaczynski, Contreras, and McCollum. But out there right now, we got Schmidtberger. The rest is part of the starting lineup. Schmidtberger in for McCollum. We got Ingram dribbling down the court with the ball for the Tuskers. Finds Kaczynski. Finds Ingram up for the 3. It goes in! Tuskers making it a 12-score game once again. Down the court. There it goes. Number 23. Number 23 of Allen. Out the ball. Allen up for the 3. It's no good for Ketcham, and Cleary takes it for the Tuskers. Tuskers rallying to start the 4th. Allegretti with it. Allegretti finds Ingram. And whistles come out. Play is called. Wait to see what the setup will be here.
Okay, so number 10 on Haley Washel on Ketcham starts with it on the opposite side of the court. She makes her way. Passes 1.
One of
Back
Chavon.
to 10, 23. A little bit of passing game here. 23 in the paint, but on high defense. 32. And makes it for 2.
The 32 of Cook gets it for Ketcham as driving down the field now for the Tuskers is Kaczynski. Ingram out there, so is Cleary. Kaczynski throws it to Clary. Clary finds Aladretti. Now Ingram with the ball. Schmidberger up for the basket. It's no good. Now dribbling down the court is the one of Chavone.
Number 10, 23, 32 again in there and gets blocked by Somers. Cannot get it up. Oh. Okay, so his free throw. Number 32 gets it.
32 of Cook. So on for the free throw, it's Jakayla Cook for Ketcham.
First one's good.
Taking a little bit time there, but first one will go in for Ketcham. As now Cook is on for her second free throw.
And that sinks it in.
So Ingram now going to be throwing it back in for the Tuskers. Little movement. Ingram finds Contreras. Contreras to Kaczynski. And it's Ketcham going the other side of the court, trying to play defense to get started. But now Tuskers playing this fast start offense, getting it down. What great offense they just played, getting it down against the defense. Now Contreras with the ball. He'll get down. All the defense were down on the other side. And Schmidberger up. Fair attempt stolen by 32 of Cook.
12 passes over to 10. And 23 passes to 10 once again. Tries to get up 2 in a row. Could not get it.
Ingram goes down the field quick, but taken
10
back by
passes
Ketcham.
very far and intercepted by Somers.
And stolen by Somers. It was number 14 of Aladretti. That is called a steal in basketball. As now it's Ketcham who takes over.
Number 12 to 10. All the way over to 23. Somers is guarding her. She makes up in the paint, gets blocked, could not get the ball up. So now a foul will be called.
So shooting the free throws is going to be number 23 of Allen. Allen's been playing pretty good for Ketcham today.
Okay, 23 makes it in for the first free throw. Makes it in for another. Looks like a timeout has been called.
So a timeout is called, and
for Somers.
And it sounds like it's going to be on Somers. So with 4:56 left, they're just getting here. Today's been basically, in the beginning, Somers was able to keep up. It was eventually a 10-7 lead for the Tuskers. But after that, it's been all Ketcham. Ketcham has just been dominating. Jaden, what are your thoughts on today's game?
I mean, yeah, Ketcham has definitely got that lead and held it all the way through. Yeah, I mean, there is a chance that Somers could make it back, but they're going to really have to push hard to make that happen. Both defenses have been making it hard for any shots to go in, but yeah, Ketcham has just been pushing through, getting that. But Somers, they need to turn around and make it happen here.
And if you missed it earlier, tune in Tuesday as we plan to call the boys varsity basketball game on Tuesday.
Not yet.
So we will be back in just a second.
Okay, players are heading back out.
So the next game we'll be doing is versus Byham. Tuesday, January 21st at 5 p.m. Ingram dribbling down the court. Ingram finds Kaczynski. Kaczynski going. Back to Schmidberger. It's rolling. Schmidberger able to grab the ball. Kaczynski throws it back to Ingram. Up for the three. It's Contreras. And it goes in for the Tuskers. Contreras gets the three, and the Tuskers making it a bit closer here. And Cook gets it for Ketcham. And now the Tuskers are going to take back over. Ingram dribbling down the court. There goes Ingram, finds Kaczynski. Back to Ingram. Back to Contreras. Back to Ingram. Ingram finds Kaczynski. Going up for the basket is Contreras. And she gets it for the Tuskers. And just like that, it's a 14-point game again. 49-35 is your score. Kaminsky dribbling it down the court for Ketcham.
Okay, so 22 Ketcham. Now back to 32 and 10. She's trying to find someone open. 12. Passes 32. She's brute forcing her way in and gets it.
Cook gets it for Ketcham. Now Ingram with the ball. Ingram back to Contreras. Schmidberger to Ingram. Up for the three. Bounces off the wing, but does not go in. Bounces off the basket, does not go in.
Okay, so Ketcham gets a rebound here after a tried attempt. 12 passes to 32, and the foul is called. So it'll be a free throw for number 32.
So Cook up on the free throw.
Okay, change up. Okay.
It's not a free throw. Up for the two. It does not go in, but we're covered by number 10 of Wash Hall. Up for the basket. It goes in. Two-pointer there. There goes Kaczynski dribbling down the court. Kaczynski finds Contreras. Back to Schmidberger. Up for the basket. Does not go in.
Okay, number 10. Starting from the other side now for Ketcham. 12 goes in and tries to get two. Does not get.
There goes Ingram dribbling down the court. Finds Contreras going up for the basket. It does not go in, but whistles call there.
Okay, now it is a free throw.
So yes, they are lining up for the free throw. It's going to be Contreras throwing it in for the free throws for the Tuskers. Number 13, the freshman, and one of the stars of this team. So Contreras, first basket, hits the backboard, does not go in. First free throw, she will have one more. Oh for 1. Does it go in? Yes, it does. Contreras gets the basket there.
Then number 10 starts it all the way on the other side for Ketcham. Summers defense already gathering around. 22 Ketcham back to 10. She's now in the paint and gets up for a two.
Ingram dribbling down the court. Ingram, no one open, but finds Contreras. Contreras finds Schmidberger. Back to Ingram. Ingram to Kaczynski. Kaczynski with the ball. Finds Allegretti. Allegretti now. Contreras with the ball, and it goes in. 55-38 is your score as the Tuskers only down by 17. Whistles called on that play. And another exciting thing coming up for the Soma Sports broadcast is coming up in the spring soon. We're going to be able to get the opportunity to do lacrosse. I met the lacrosse coach just a little while ago, and something to look forward to coming up in the spring and to look out for, as we will be calling lacrosse most of the time off a local live.
Number 5 now in for Ketcham. She does not make the first one. And gets in for the second.
Weatherwax gets it, gets the second one for Ketcham. As Ingram now with the ball. Number 14 for Somers, Allegretti finds Pajinski up for the basket, but it does not go in.
Looks like a penalty. Okay, another free throw for Somers after a push. Kuczynski's going to get this free throw. Switching of players for Ketcham. Number 25 now in. 25, Addison Leon.
So Kaczynski, first free throw is good. Her first free throw goes in. Now for free throw number 2. Ashley Kaczynski, second free throw, hits the backboard. It does not go in. Number 4 takes over for Ketcham.
Okay, number 5 player who just swapped in now, number 1, has the ball. Looks like number 1 is a star player here for Ketcham. But there has been quite a few players that have swapped out recently. Number 5 comes up and makes it in for a 2 just before the shot clock ends.
Weatherwax gets another basket for Ketcham. And now up for the 3, it's Contreras gets it for the Tuskers. 58-42 is your score. A 3 for Contreras. Dribbling down the court. Number 1 of
Travel has been called. It's number 1. Number 1 gets swapped out, and number 5 go out already.
So Ketcham,
14 and 3 on Ketcham come in.
Ketcham brings in their backups as they're 30 seconds away from winning.
Okay.
Trying to give the backups some playing time.
Number 14 is really blocked here by 13 of Somers and throws it out of bounds.
Blocked by Contreras. What a play by Contreras, not allowing them to get the ball, Ketcham to get the ball anywhere. And now Contreras dribbling down the court. Tuskers still have their starters in, most of them at least. Kaczynski to Allegretti. 5 seconds left. 4 on the shot clock. Will he get something? It goes, hits a basket, no good, and that is game. The Somers Tuskers will fall short, and it's going to be the Ketcham Storm who win this game 58-42. So the Storm are going to get it done. And Jaden, what is your final thought on this game?
I mean, both teams did great. They did score quite a lot, but again, just Ketcham, they kept their lead. They just did not let anything happen to their score. Except for going up, you know.
Yeah, I think besides the first part, Somers was playing late, had a 3-point lead, 10-7, but after that, Ketcham was able to figure out, and it was all Ketcham from that point. And once they were able to figure out, once you're able to figure it out, you're just able to go get it done. And that's what Ketcham was able to do here. But my name is Benny Silk. I'm here with Jaden Ferry. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. We'll be back next Tuesday and possibly Friday for JV basketball and boys varsity basketball next Tuesday. Stay tuned for then. Check out the Soma Sports Broadcast, us on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. But I want to thank you for watching. I'm Benny Silk. I'm here with Jaden Ferry, and we'll see you next time. Storm takes it. The Storms take it 58-42. That's your final score.